God is keeping the records of what you are owed for those times when you have done the right thing but been treated unfairly. When you gave your best in a relationship but the other person walked away. When you were repeatedly overlooked for a promotion. Your time is coming. What God has for you is still on the way. The joy that should have been yours, the resources, the healing, the good relationships, and the victories you missed out on are still in your future. He is about to make up for the harvest you missed. God no longer wants you to live your life in fear. Fear from the unknown, fear of failure, and fear of not being good enough. God has given you the spirit of power, of love, and a sound mind. You are important to God. What you do in life is important to God. How you live your life is important to God, and who you choose to become in this life is important to God. You can't be afraid to live up to your full potential. You can't be afraid to step out of faith. Can't be afraid to trust God. Can't be afraid to love. You can't be afraid to forgive. And you can't be afraid to step away from the crowd and do what God has called you to do. God has called you, He has chosen you, and He has anointed you for this life. The spirit of fear comes from the pit of hell to hinder your walk, to make you revert back to who you used to be and to stop your growing process. Recognize when the spirit of fear creeps up on you and cast it back to the pit of hell from which it came. You shall no longer live in fear from this day forward. Now pray, God, thank you that you keep the records of everything that should have been mine but was lost. I believe and declare that you are not only restoring me to wholeness but that you are bringing me out better than ever. That everything you put in my heart will come to pass.